Hi everyone, this is a brief explanation of your 4.3 assignment review activities. And let me explain a little bit of this to you. So there's 6.1, 6.6, 8, and 12, and then you have to do revision and then pruning. Okay. Um, the OBJ1s and 2s and 1 through 5s, these are all the objectives within your textbook for this chapter, for chapter 6. Okay, and you should use them to help you do these answers. Okay, like in chapter 6, objective 1 talks about eliminating flabby expressions, and this is talking about it on page 178. Okay, so what we're providing you is we are sending a revised proposal now because building costs have jumped considerably. Okay, and so what you're directed to here in the instructions is follow the directions for this exercise as stated in your textbook, because sometimes it's a little bit different. And so in your textbook, okay, so now in your textbook, writing improvement exercise 6.1 on page 197. Okay, so let's get you there. One 197. Okay, down at the bottom. All right, flabby expressions. And as you can see, in this case, you're supposed to do what the textbook tells you to, which is revise the following sentences. So we are sending a revised proposal at this point in time due to the fact that building costs have jumped at a considerable rate. So you would look, and it says in your textbook just to revise the sentences like you say here, but it tells you to go to objective 1. And objective 1 is on page towards the front of the book. Of course, I turned too many pages. And on 178, it tells you how to eliminate flabby expressions and then gives you a couple of ideals. If it says as a general rule, okay, so let's see, we are sending a revised proposal at this point in time. Okay, third one down says at this point in time, you would use now presently. So we are sending a revised proposal now due to the fact, okay, and the fourth one down says due to the fact that would be because. Okay, so we are sending a revised proposal now because building costs have jumped at a considerable rate. Okay, so then you would put the changes here. And then B, in the normal course of events, we would seek additional funding. All right, so you can look in there and see. However, in view of the fact, all right, so you can just keep looking through there and see there's also long lead-ins, but this is talking about flabby expressions. So you look through there and replace what this is. Okay. Let's see. Your next one is writing improvement, exercise 6.6, page 198. I went back the wrong direction. Okay, 6.6. All right. Again, you're supposed to do what it says in the book. Condensing for microblogging, read the following real Twitter messages and write 140 character. That's spaces, that's letters, that's periods, that's everything. All right. Be selective in what you include. So here's the blog. You can see this one better. This real long one. And you're supposed to condense this down, being appropriate. This is not appropriate in class. Being appropriate to 140 total characters. Okay. Your next one is 6.8. Follow the directions for this exercise as stated in the textbook. Okay, 6.8 is the next page. Cliches, slangs, buzzwords, and wordiness. Revise the following sentences to avoid confusing cliches, slang, buzzwords, and wordiness. Now you're told that 6.8 is objective 3. So you go to objective 3, and that's on page 186. And you can find information in there about this. And then you would use that like we did up above. Activity 612, objectives 1 through 5. Use the categories of weaknesses in the textbook. That's all the weaknesses that they list. And list 5 specific weaknesses within the email. Then rewrite the email message correctly, correcting the weaknesses you have identified. So it's 612. Okay, so here it is. Study the following message. You're going to have to do 2 standards. You're going to have to rewrite this. Rewrite it to me as a memo, okay? Because if I can't understand what you're telling me, I'm going to have to send it back to you. The only reason I'm saying that is I had some students that corrected some of their work like this, and they thought it was real clear to them, but I had a really difficult time. So I want us both to be understanding each other and on the same page. Okay, so 6.16 is definition of deadwood, and then submitting it. Okay, remember to view the assignment video lecture, which is this one. Okay, so if you have any questions, that's the 4.3 written assignment, let me know. Oh, and there will be a rubric here by the time you get to this assignment. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.